radio for the Sunshine State.
Hi, this is Vinny Castilla from the Washington Nationals. You are talking sports with Randy Harris.
This world that we live in is so small. We don't think it is, right? We think that, the world is so huge. We talked about the story, the shooting.
Yep.
All right, what was the guy's name again? Do you
Sayers.
remember? Okay, Sayers.
Lumumba Sayers.
Let me tell you a little bit about the gentleman that, or person, the person that Sayers killed. Okay?
You have a connection to him?
I just was told the connection. So Malcolm Watson, which I am being told 100% this is correct, used to work for Staff Zone.
What?
Oh, my goodness.
Shut up.
Malcolm Watson's aunt, I'm assuming Denver, and you can tell me, Eric is telling that. Eric works for Staff Zone in Denver. That Malcolm Watson, who was killed, his aunt is I'm assuming the Denver van driver.
Wow.
For Staff Zone.
Oh my goodness.
Shut up.
And I said, are you sure? Because if I put this out there, now again, he runs the office out in Denver. And he said, yeah, it's been quite the talk all morning, well, obviously.
Yeah, so this is Eric out there that gave me the breaking news.
Yep.
And now he's gone above my head and he's giving you breaking news.
I guess.
Eric.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Eric, thanks a lot, buddy.
We have a pecking orders, Eric.
But next time I come to Denver, I still want a place to stay.
So we don't want to be too rude.
Eric, you just made Gandalf the White upset.
He was in a halfway house and was out on a pass to get out and went to his daughter's birthday party.
Wow.
So, and it's kind of like, be careful because you don't know who's watching.
Yeah.
You think nobody or, I've ran across somebody I went to high school with at the Atlanta Olympics. When my son and I were in Paris and we were taking a picture at Notre Dame, a guy says, hey, do you want me to take the picture for you? I'm like, yeah, sure. He lives on the same street as my brother, or did, back, when this was. So, interesting. Small world.
So they're making a biopic about Anthony Bourdain. It's going to be called Tony, which is what we called him Tony. I worked with him at the Food Network. No, I wasn't at the Food Network. I worked for a company that produced his show called 0.0 Production. And he trained at Henzo Gracie Academy with his wife, Octavia. So we called him Tony. So it's going to be called Tony. So that's going to be interesting. What a sad story that was.
Have my own opinion.
What's your opinion?
I have no time for someone who commits suicide.
Yep.
I think it's selfish.
I agree.
I think, and I know where you're going to go with the mental health, and that people need to reach out. And I agree with you 1,000%. They need to reach out, and that's why I like Patty the Batty, because he's been very outspoken about it, and that's the real life stuff, not whether you win or lose in a cage or a ring or whatever. But to me, it hurts me for the people that are left behind. Yeah. So you're out of your misery, out of whatever that issue is, and it's a mental health issue. I get all that. But now wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, children, grandchildren, aunts, uncles are left to wonder what could I have done?
Yep.
And that's why we need to continue talking about, the mental health and all that kind of stuff. And we'll continue talking about that and the story and how it relates to one of our title sponsors in Staff Zone. But right now, let's head down south, down to Hollywood, as we get ready